Hello, you lovely cretins of YouTube. I'm back with a part 2 to What If Deku Had the Powers of the Sins. And when we last left off... Hold on. Before we start, I am sorry. I just tried to record this, but yet my brother and sister somehow managed to lock my mother outside. So... the recorder messed up, and I had to restart again. Okay. Where we last left off was the Sins giving this to Deku. It is a tattoo on his back. They all placed their hands on his back and, well, it appeared. That was them giving him their power. Now, I'm going to do what somebody else did. I don't remember exactly who. Dr. Kayu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dr. K-A... K-A-K-U, I think. I think that's how it's spelled. I don't quite remember. He did what if Naruto had the power of the Sins. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So, sorry about that. So, what he did was he has to say 7 deadly sins, Bon, Fox and Greed, for instance. Because that's just my favorite sin. Why not? And then he can use their power. He can only use one sin's power at a time. And I'm not really going to use much of Gluttony Sin or Sin of Lust. Not all that much. Like, I'll use Sin of Lust every now and again, but not very much. So, I got something good to do with the Sin of Lust. Oh, jeez. So pretty much what happens is he still becomes good friends with Hawk, Captain of Scrap's Disposals. Oh, so next day comes, they go down from the Boar Hat down to his house. Whoops. And Bon walks him home. And in this one, he's not going to be the biggest fan of All Might. He's going to be a very big fan of the team, the 7 Deadly Sins. They stayed a team. But Bon is going to be his favorite, because why not? I don't see who his favorite would be, honestly. So I'm just going to pick my favorite. Now I'm going to do something else that I thought was pretty neat. From Dr. I can't pronounce his name. Kau, something like that. And, he has to master the other 6 first, before he can use, the Sin of Wrath. Stupid cars. So, he will learn how to use all 7 of the sins, but he won't use 2 of them all that much, like I said. And when he goes, like, let's say for Serpent Sin and Grizzly Sin, let's just say those 2. When he goes for the Serpent Sin, he will become a giant in terms. When he goes for the Grizzly Sin, he will be able to levitate, all that. Alright, so, let's get started. They go to... Jesus crikey. It's only 10 a.m. and there's so many cars going by. It's so annoying. So anyways, he goes to school the next day to show off his powers, and he does. And he uses rewrite light on Bakugo to alter his memories to where they are best friends and Bakugo is actually nice. So Bakugo ain't gonna be a jerk in this one. And I do have one more thing to say off the top of my head. He will always be immortal no matter what sin he's using. From Bond's sin, he will always be immortal. Okay, so he goes to school, he uses rewrite light on Bakugo, and then they just become best friends. Alright, what time are we at? Alright, 5 minutes. Alright, I'm actually going to start the thing now. So, I'm going to jump to the first day of school, because nothing else interesting happens, ever. And instead of the nickname Deku, he gets the nickname Ryu, which means dragon, because, he has the dragon sin right in the middle, so they call him Ryu. Because why not? I like that name. So, Izuku, the teacher comes in, does his iconic scene, I know you all want to be heroes, and throws the papers in the air. They all start using their quirks. Yeah, this one's good enough too. Then Bakugo just tells them all to shut up and they're being annoying. Because why not? And the teacher says, no quirk usage allowed in school, blah 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 blah. End of the day comes. Time for Sludgeville attack. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought somebody was coming in. So, pretty much, Sludgeville attacks. He uses, let's say, he says, 7 deadly sins. Bon, Fox, sin of greed. And he uses Fox Hunt to propel himself out of the Sludge Villain. Then he says 7 deadly sins. Grisly sin of sloth. He creates a little spirit spear, not the real one, but a little one out of a plant. Like it's a similar one, it's a mimicry. He says 5th configuration, increase. He just slices the thing up. Now it's in a bunch of different places. Then he says 7 deadly sins, lion sin, sin of pride. He uses sunshine. I don't really know what sunshine can do all that much. I have seen him in the fighting festival. He uses that attack that he uses against the 10 Commandments in the second fighting festival after the one where they kill Meliodas, well, quote unquote kill. He uses that attack and completely destroys it. It's gone along with most of the tunnel. Like the entire covering of it is gone and a lot of the ground is destroyed. That's when All Might comes in. Oh, he's like, oh my god, this is... Did you do this? He's like, yeah. He's like, how? I was under attack, so I hit him. Jesus Christ. He's like, well, that's what happens. So, yeah, that happens. You guys tell me who should get One for All or OFA in this one, because I don't have a candidate for it. Like, one of the big 3, or, no, preferably, like, someone in Class 1A. That's who I would hope it would go to. Or Tamaki. Tamaki's always he's always an option. So, preferably goes to someone in Class 1A so that he has somebody that's at least close to him in power-wise. So he has a quote-unquote rival. But you guys tell me who it should go to. Alright, so, where are we at? 10 months arc starts now. 10-month arc starts now. And what happens is, Deku just starts training. He goes up to the Boar's Hat, which he has been going up to, and he's been training with the Sins throughout the years. So he goes up to the Boar's Hat to train with them. And today he'll be training with, this will be his last Sin to master. Sin of Gluttony, because why not? Right before you can master the Dragon Sin. So, he's working on the Sin of Gluttony. I really don't know what she can do, so I'm just gonna say he learns it all in like one day. Because why not? I'm not quite sure what Merlin can do. So, he then starts, the next day, he then starts training with Meliodas. He starts to work on the Dragon Sin of Wrath. He gets like a little lost vein too. Yeah, I should probably say that with every sin, he has their sacred treasure, but on a smaller scale. Like for him, it would be like with Bon, instead of a 4-section, it'd be 3-section. Deanne, her hammer is just a little bit smaller. Escanor, it's literally the same thing. Gother, it's the double arrows. King, it's the spirit spear. Meliodas, it's lost vein. And Gluttony, it's Morning Star, I believe. I don't know. So in this one, Deku's going to be OP. Mind you. So, we start and, 10 months pass. He can use full counter and full revenge. That's about it. Yeah. Because he won't have like assault mode or none of that. Or any of that jazz. He can use full counter and full revenge. I believe that's what it's called. Where he takes a lot of damage and then he exerts it. So in the next one we will be covering what's it called? Entrance exam. And hopefully first day of school. Till next time, bye-bye. And if you have any suggestions for any other what-ifs, like, I saw one the other day, it was like, what if Deku was Scorpion? And you know who you are, because you've given me a lot of recommendations. And I thank you for that. Thank you very much. And I'm pretty sure you're the craziest person out of this, because you talked to me. Alright, bye-bye. Till next time.